Hi guys, welcome back to the moving in vlogs. The shopping continues and this time we are going to the hardware store. So if you've been following this series from the beginning, by this time you probably would have realized that I am becoming something of a DIY queen. And every DIY queen needs her tools. So that's why I'm here in the hardware store. I need to buy a hammer, nails, sandpaper, everything you can think of, paint. You know what, long story, we'll get into that. Even my toilet cover that got broken in the previous vlog can only be replaced at the hardware store. And this one. Hi guys, so this is my desk space. I have a few plans for this space. I literally just brought this chair in, cleaned it. I'm trying to organize, all my stuff. So there's a lot of organizing going on. I'm using some press stick, which is this reusable adhesive, and I'm trying to hang this to the wall just to see how I like it. This is just temporary. I just want to see like what position is best, since this can be taken off and put back on the wall separately. When my chair is there, this is what it looks like. I just saw the carpenter about making a cupboard that I'm going to put here. I have some nails and my trusty hammer, and I'm going to lock this down, see, because I think I like this position. Okay, so I'm just going to take away some of this extra press stick. I've just packed up my books here. This is what we have for the desk. I really wanted something without clutter. Anyway, even though this is not the final thing, we will have lots of videos, in this position. I think I'll be filming videos like this. I don't know, I'm just excited. I'm excited for what is to come in this new apartment. Anyway, I got this today. This is a mosquito repellent. It has this part that is like a heater, so it comes with these pads. All you need to do is insert one of these in here and it's going to kill the mosquitoes that come around it. I've just showered. I feel fresh and I don't want mosquitoes bugging my life. I feel so accomplished. I'm really very happy with this thing. See guys, ladies, especially if you live alone, please make sure you have your toolbox. This nonsense that we're waiting for men, we're waiting for carpenter to come and do this, come and do that. No. Buy your hammer, buy nails, buy screwdriver, and just get stuff done at home. I'm really happy that I had, these things, and I was able to hang up this thing by myself. Okay, so they said this thing works in a room of 15 meters square, I think. Anyway, and then they said it lasts for about 8 hours. That's fine. I'll open the first one. So this is what it looks like. And I'll just put it in here. Then you go. This is actually my very first time living in an apartment. The first time that I lived in Douala, I rented a room, and that room just had a kitchen and a bathroom attached to it. It was just that one room that I had to do everything. Anyway, in my excitement and in a bid to, just keep my room private, I locked my door and traveled to Yaoundé. Guys, I was out of town for a week, and by the time I got back, I opened my door, and to my greatest horror, everything was molded. Okay, so this was actually a result of so many things. One, I'm sure you've noticed from watching this series that this apartment building is poorly built, and I'm sure you've noticed our walls hold a lot of water. Secondly, one of the perils of living in, of course, an apartment building is that the actions of your neighbors would affect you whether you like it or not. Our upstairs neighbor flooded their house, and it was so bad that it started seeping through the walls into our own apartment, and that just added to the moisture. Honestly, when I saw the state of my room, the room that I had worked so hard to put together, I almost broke down. But of course, I had to keep it together because at the end of the day, I still need a place to sleep. So I had to pick myself up and find a solution to this problem. So I've managed to remove all the mold. I wiped down all these walls with bleach, concentrated bleach. Do you know what? Now that I've wiped everything down, it doesn't feel too bad anymore. But I'm going to paint. So this is what we are dealing with. This wall is still drying. Honestly, I don't know if this wall is ever going to get dry because this thing has been damp for a while. And this is what the room looks like right now. I've removed everything from the wall, from the wardrobes, wiped down every single thing in this. Yeah. So yeah, I was actually supposed to do my hair today, but I am going to go to the hardware store now to try to get some paints. We got somebody to come and do a quotation on what it would cost to treat the mold and just redo the walls, and they asked for 100,000 francs. So I'm thinking that I can do that myself, okay? Because if we're being honest, I cannot afford that at this point. I cannot afford to pay somebody at this point. I set up my desk yesterday, and there are a few key pieces of furniture that I really just want us to have. To be quite honest, I'm actually kind of excited about this project. I've done a lot of research online. I'm still not quite sure on what to do, but let's just say my mistakes will be your information, okay? Okay, I'm trying to decide between this small rolling thing and the longer one. They're proposing that I should take this short one, that it would be better for me. I don't know if that proposal is because I'm a girl or if it's actually much better. This is the paint that I'm going to take. C'est le saut que je vais prendre. Parce que oui, c'est... Ah, ok. Okay. Hi guys, so it's time to start the paint job in the room. Right now we're just trying to stir the paint.
You cannot stir this hand.
Yeah, so we'll decant it into this plate since we don't have that tray that painters use. Yeah, I've gone ahead and protected the edges with my painter's tape. Our uncle is here
trimming his Picasso skills.
Picasso. I also protected this edge. So there's this patch that is really stubborn. I don't know how we can cover it, but it's not responding, it's not taking paint at all. What has become of my life?
After I painted the whole house, I died. That's what happens.
Paint them day kind by kind. Because as per all the YouTube videos that I watched, you just roll.
No, they don't show you the mixing.
Mm-hmm.
They don't show you how they mixed it.
So my mistake to assume that we are going to go through the same level of difficulty, which is difficulty easy. Difficulty easy. Round one, fight. But the plaster is coming out. Did you see?
Yeah.
What has become of my life? Hi guys, I'm trying to choose the wallpaper that is going to go in my room. Vincent is here helping me. Say hi. Oh yeah, okay. So this is my top pick, but Vincent does not like it. He says it looks like the floor. But I like this blue. I don't know, maybe it's because I like blue. So this one is 14,500 for this roll. I like this one. Do you like this one?
Better get this.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. Actually agree. That's true. Between these two, this one is half the price of this one.
This is 11,000.
11,000. But it's dark. I'm also looking at everything else that I have. My sheets are red.
This is somehow red.
This is mauve, I think. Mauve.
Brownish. Light brown.
Yes, I'm for like this. I think I'll go with this one.
This one.
This one.
That's your choice.
My goodness, it's so hot. I did my hair yesterday. I went and spent 10,000 francs in the salon for this. Anyway, it wasn't like this when I left the salon. I didn't even take pictures. But yeah, in Douala, just know that you can't really keep any natural hairstyle because Douala is so humid. Where, Masa, and driving here is terrible. Every time that I'm with Vincent and he's behind the wheel, I don't even want to talk too much and annoy him because he's really annoyed by all the people that are on the road. Guys, let's give a round of applause to Vincent for one, helping with the whole house process from the beginning with the cleaning, the painting. So thank you, babe.
Don't mention it.
Sacrificing his break time, this time that he was supposed to be resting, possibly eating. So the whole reason why I'm getting wallpaper is because this wall is crystallizing. So since there's a lot of salt in the sand and I don't know, maybe in the water, the wall just keeps doing this, and it's not going to stop. This right here, this is not mold. This is literally just the paint turning into salt and crystallizing. So it keeps doing that. And no matter how much you paint, that thing is going to keep coming back. The quickest and easiest solution that I can think of right now is just putting on wallpaper. Trust me, I spent hours researching this. I spent hours watching videos on possible solutions, reading articles. This seems to be the best I can do for now. And I don't also want to do something that is too construction based because this is not my house. This is a rental unit. I'm going to show you the tools that I'll be using today. The first thing is this scraper. I'm going to use this to scrape off all the crystallization that I showed you guys earlier. And then I'll just dust it off with this rag. So I have this roller and this paintbrush. I'll use it to spread the blue on the wall. acrylic glue. The next thing is the actual wallpaper, and the wallpaper is actually very gorgeous. So this is that wallpaper out in, natural sunlight. This is it in the living room, and this is what it looks like in my bedroom. So how did I know how much wallpaper I would actually need? I measured the wall, okay? I measured the wall and found out that this wall is approximately 9 square meters. This wallpaper is 0.5 by 10, so it's approximately 5 square meters. Obviously, 5 square meters will not be enough to cover all the 9 square meters, so I went with 2. I think we can start. Okay, the mistakes are not coming off on camera. There are some air bubbles in the thing. Thank God it's not coming off on camera, but in real life I can see air bubbles all over this thing. So I realized that the method of stretching out everything before cutting it is really not going to work for me. So I've decided to just measure out the amount that I need for each application before I start applying.
That's fair. Great landlord. I think I'm the best landlord in Vegas. Like, the goal with house hacking is to always provide the best experience to your tenants.
Okay, I think this is a good time to remind you to give this video a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe if you are new, and if you enjoy this content. This is the video that she sent me from the carpenter's workshop, and it was exactly what we had agreed that we wanted. My goodness.
So what have we done today, parents?
Guys, we finally got our chairs after 2 good months of sitting on the floor, sleeping on the floor. We finally have chairs. It has not been easy. First of all, getting the money to pay for the chairs was one thing. Finding the chairs was another thing. Choosing the color. We started off wanting great chairs. This is where we are now. Getting the chairs from the atelier, from the workshop where it was built to here was another thing. The real goop of this journey has been getting these chairs into this house. This long one in particular. This chair doesn't fit through that door.
It could not pass through.
We had to send it over the balcony. It fell so many times. The cushions went on sand and all the mud.
I think that should be the other way.
Oh. Alright.
Wow.
Sis, we have a couch.
I know, right?
My sister and I refused to give up on the vision that we have for our house. So we went ahead and did this. We got somebody to come and paint the wall again. At this point, I've decided to just consider the brush streaks that are going down the wall as an artistic choice, because this is the second time we're painting this wall and we're exhausted, we're tired of it, and we are calling it an artistic choice. So my room is actually pretty simple, very minimal. This is the wall where I put up the wallpaper. It's supposed to be an accent wall, so I'm supposed to have a few things on this wall, maybe some pictures or some art or some prints. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to decorate this wall, but this is definitely not the end result. It's just I'm really just exhausted from setting up this apartment, so I want to actually catch my breath before I get back into doing any decoration or any work in this room. In this corner we have my laundry, my wardrobes, and then my door. I hung this thing on the back of my door, and from there I just hang my belts and my bag, and that's it for my room, guys.